Welcome acolytes today, or the second video. I cannot get used to it for the love of me. Coming with Silent Hill 2 update for modern audience by SLV had defend narrative consolidation by, what was it, Titan Media? Vara Dark Titan Media. By the way, I watch her more often than not, but I always forget her name, or the name of the channel. So let's, yeah, and I forgot it in the first video, but irrelevant. If you like my content, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, press the notification button, and show me and her some love. And yeah, by the way, if you want to join me on Discord, you're welcome. Down description. It's still 0, but it's growing, so it can only go up. -1 isn't possible, so let's just go on.
Me has no idea what they're doing with the Silent Hill franchise every single time they release a new game, like the recent Ascension title people roasted, and of course they're coming out with the Silent Hill 2 remake that now we're hearing the devs have tried to preserve the authenticity with while adapting it for modern audiences. I have a few different things.
You know what? Reading it is one thing, but hearing it out loud makes me a bit depressive. It's really sad, because modern audiences equals not normal everyday people that actually have fun playing games. It's just, I just want my good games back, man, without any freaking on top political scammery going on in the background. I just come on, give me my games back. Just or act normal. That's enough. Just act like a normal human being. Just don't do the things you do, please. But it won't happen. I think it's done. It's done for now. Specifically now. But okay, let's just continue. Let's just do it.
Things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or through YouTube memberships. Now, of course, Konami has really been trying to hype up this remake because they want to make a boatload of money off of it, but of course, every time they've released some kind of image or teaser, it's gotten roasted, and we just saw the new gameplay trailer launch because of the Sony State of Play, and people are not happy with what they've seen, but of course, they are trying their best to promote it to people, get more eyes on this project, and they really thought trying to market it to a modern audience would work, because they made this tweet: see how the Bluebird team devs working on Silent Hill 2 preserved authenticity while adapting a horror classic for modern audiences. Whenever you see terms like modern audiences or, current day standards, things like that, global audiences as well, instant red flags should be raised, because these are not the words of a company who is trying to actually preserve authenticity with.
Yes, it is a gigantic red flag that says, we do not care how the original was, we just want you to buy it, and we're gonna cater to people that have absolutely no interest in actually playing this game, actually investing their heart and soul in it. It's just some freaking gooners. So, yeah, I am sorry, but gigantic red flag. It's not just a small red flag, it's a freaking red flag opened up and just waving around and saying, yeah, we don't give a fuck about you, you're irrelevant, we want money. Okay.
A remake. People want the original product, just with, new graphics, updated gameplay, and, things like better music, higher quality in general. And of course, throughout this little, snippet they released on their social media, they do talk about, modernizing, gameplay elements, which of course could be decent if they are trying to actually again stay in the same vein as the original, but they're also talking about the gameplay being changed to make it competitive in 2024 while they show clips of like James running around and simply walking. Half of the gameplay that they show within this is walking, which yes, to a certain extent is going to be Silent Hill 2, but when they're really trying to promote a title like this, you need to show us action, okay? We understand every single game, even the best of the best like Elden Rings, are going to have walking elements, but you don't see From Software showing that walking. In their trailers, they're showing character designs and boss fights and really, really cool elements that are going to bring people in. And then, of course, they talk about modernizing designs, which I have shown off already in another video, and people have been brutal when it comes to these changes. They have seemingly, shrunk the chest sizes of the nurses. We have poor Angela being changed, Marie being altered, instead of having...
You know what? I am not a fan of Silent Hill. It's simple. I'm just not. It's nothing to do that I dislike the game or think it's bad. No, on the contrary, I think those were really good games. I really like the lore part of it. Constantly looking this shit up, or at least I did for it actually. Well, there just is a finite of lore there, so but and yes, it just gets destroyed time and time again, so yeah, that's just it.
Her stomach area showing and a little bit of cleavage. She's in a full black dress. They just got extremely lazy with these designs, and this is again why people are not going to be happy. And throughout this, they even basically insult the original by saying they wanted to stay faithful but also make sure people feel satisfaction while playing, as if people didn't feel satisfied with the original Silent Hill 2. That's the only reason why you got to do this remake, is because people love the OG so much, and they are getting brutally roasted throughout, the YouTube comment sections and also on Twitter/X. As you can see, the State of Play official release date trailer is sitting at 5.9k likes to 11,000 dislikes, 2,000 comments as well of people saying this is not good, this is not cool. People are also saying basically James is looking a bit like but we have Leon Kennedy at home. I know this has been a pretty big criticism with this title, is that they basically just copy and pasted Resident Evil, and while they are similar, they shouldn't be exactly the same. And if you put this gameplay in front of me and told me this was Resident Evil, I would be like, oh yeah, it definitely is. Or if you told me, to figure out if it's from a certain, franchise, I would say Resident Evil. I would not be saying Silent Hill. And in the comment section on X, people are absolutely livid with their, modern audiences comment, because of course no one wants their favorite games to be adapted for modern audiences. And every time companies release soulless remakes and reboots, they're just proving that our opinions don't matter to them. To remake something and then put a bloober team and a narrative consultation company on the job, you have instantly failed. And yeah, they have put a narrative consultation company on this game. It's called Hit Detection, and they do sensitivity reading, and they do basically design criticisms. They do whatever you want them to do. They have a global presence, they claim, and they, funny enough, say things like interactive elements to deliver the most comprehensive and accurate insights into the gaming industry, which...
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, you get those, so of course it's bullcrap, but Yeah, you know how it goes. Right now, the thing is, at the end of the day, we all have only exactly one chance how we can actually influence this. And that's by buying or not buying the thing. But, as you can imagine, a lot of people are still buying the thing, even if it's bullcrap. So, just don't. Just don't. If there's something you don't like, just don't.
Definitely isn't the case, or they wouldn't exist if they were in touch with the people who are in the gaming sphere. But in the comment section, people are saying things like, can you define modern audience for me? Where are they? Where do you find them? I have the same question, because modern audiences don't actually exist. People want the same content today that they wanted 20 years ago. People do not want a modern video game. People simply want a video game. Sometimes we even see demakes released that are more akin to games of the past, like PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 graphics, and people absolutely love them. There are no problems with that, but it's releasing in modern time, and I'm playing video games, so am I part of a modern audience, or are you actually referring to people that are sensitive snowflakes on social media? Are you referring to outraged individuals who will cancel you over the smallest things because you didn't, sanitize your game and sanitize your content? Companies do not differentiate, and there definitely are two different descriptions of a modern audience, but judging by this product and many other products that I talk about on this channel, we can see clear as day who they're actually talking about. Heel vs. Babyface said DOA, modern audiences, oh fuck off. It's so true. People do not.
Heel versus Babyface is a freaking legend. Now, I didn't watch him for a long time, but his takes are just good. And there is all to say about it.
Again, want a modernized Silent Hill. That's just not what people want to show up and buy. People are also pointing out the fact that Angela's new design really does seem like a self-insert, and she just looks awful. She truly looks like she has been going through very, very hard times over the past couple of years, and it does look like a Sean Benson self-insert. And when it comes to Maria, she doesn't look terrible, I don't think, but at the same time, they definitely, scaled back her outfit. They toned her outfit down a little bit, which is really, really disappointing to see. And honestly, at this point, while the game does look really pretty when it comes to the visuals, that's about all that I can say. Their teasers and trailers have been really, really bad so far. Them promoting it for modern audiences does not help its case at all. And to top it all off, now that we know Hit Detection, a narrative consultation company, a sweet babying 2.0 has helped on this game, I foresee them not getting the sales that they were originally expecting for this. So of course I will be keeping my eye on this situation. I will keep continuing to roast the Silent Hill 2 remake if they continue to show off bad trailers and they don't show that they're actually listening to customers. But for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your...
Yeah, she's... well, I listen most of the time right now. I didn't even realize it. Damn. But yeah, she's basically just right. Just go on, just do your stuff. It's a shitty situation right now. It's a very shitty situation. And it's that simple. Because at the end of the day, if just every single one would just say, fuck this, I'm not buying this shit, it would change the landscape immediately. Just because, well, you're not getting, the big firms aren't getting their money. And that's all they care about. If you still buy their stuff, then you're buying their stuff. They don't care. But this won't change that quick. at the end of the day, just, well, yeah, it won't, because people will still buy their stuff because they want their stuff, they want their game, they want to play their games, and they don't care. And it's that simple at the end. And it's sad. It's very sad. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But I'm rambling right now again for no apparent reason, so for now, Acolytes, as it is, good night.